All right, with the big game just days away, we're highlighting a quarterback who not only broke records in the big game back in 1988, but he also made history. Washington's Doug Williams, who started the season as a backup, took his team to the big game and became the first African-American quarterback to both play in the nation's most celebrated sporting event and win it. Leonard and Fleming and myself talked to Williams at the team's facilities in Ashburn, Virginia, and Leonard joins us here in studio with more. Hey, Leonard.
It was a game certainly that I remember watching on television. Williams came in as the big underdog, but he proved not only could he handle the quarterback role that had been elusive for many black men before him, but he thrived and made special history.
So I understood what the impact was to black America. There's no doubt in my mind.
Doug Williams made history on January 31st, 1988 in San Diego when he became the first black quarterback to start and win a Super Bowl, a game on the world stage against the favored Denver Broncos.
Understood the impact of the black Americans and even some white folks in America, you know, they was pulling for me too.
And it wasn't his first time making history. He was also the first black quarterback chosen in the first round of the NFL draft by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 1978.
I never thought any other quarterback from a mental standpoint, from a physical standpoint, was better than me.
And he proved it, taking the Bucs to the NFC Championship game in 1979. But a contract dispute caused him to sit out the 1983 season. And then in 1986, Washington, under legendary coach Joe Gibbs, who was Williams' offensive coordinator in Tampa, came calling. And in 1987, he was named the starter for the playoffs that led to the Super Bowl. He says the day before the big game, he felt tremendous pain.
You know, I woke up with a toothache.
He had to undergo a 4.5-hour root canal. He didn't want to miss his lucky bag of Hershey Kisses.
Now, I stayed up most of the night, and I found a way.
And in the second quarter of the game, Williams exploded. Boom, 1 touchdown. Boom, 2 touchdowns. Boom, 3 touchdowns. Williams was named Super Bowl MVP and the first black quarterback to hold that trophy. And to this day, people still vividly remember number 17's actions that day.
It's kind of like to them, Barack Obama getting elected president, Jackie Robinson playing baseball.
Williams says he mentors black quarterbacks and his phone is always open to them, and that includes Kansas City Chiefs star quarterback Patrick Mahomes, who is playing in Sunday's game. And black quarterbacks in the league are ones he roots for because, like him, they are often the underdog. Leonard and Fleming, DC News Now.
All right, Leonard, have a seat here if you want, because I want to talk to you. You were nice enough, you were kind enough to invite me to go to the interview with you, and I had a blast. But wasn't it special? You and I, close to the same age. I got you by several years, but we're in the same neighborhood. But wasn't it just special to sit down and just hear him talk about some of his struggles that he went through? And we're talking about in the late 1970s, which wasn't that long ago before he joined Washington.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at his career as being the first African-American chosen in the draft. Think about that in 1978 as quarterback, and then to be in that Super Bowl, that historic Super Bowl where, you know, the Broncos were favored. A lot of people were cheering for John Elway, and here he just bucked all the trends, proved everyone wrong, and won the big game. It was quite an amazing performance. I remember it vividly.
All right, Leonard, thank you. And again, thank you for allowing me to tag along.